So what's going on, y'all? Hope y'all having a good day. If you haven't already, I'm gonna need you to subscribe so we can get on these talks and these rants and these discussions. My daily rants, my daily discussions, driving discussions. So YouTuber I follow, Young Don Reacts. Shout out to Young Don Reacts. Was reacting to a video by another reactor named Maury. Shout out to Maury. I'll leave y'all the links in the description so y'all can follow them too. Check out these videos that I'm talking about. So Don was going on like, he made a lot of good points. Yes, a dermal in a child's hand is no different, to be honest, in my opinion, than you circumcising your little boy. Okay? It's no different. It's still abuse. Abuse is abuse. Especially if it's somebody under the age of a legal age. Now, my personal opinion, that I'm grown now, I think the legal age should be 21 or around those lines. Because the fact that when you're 18, you don't know what the fuck you want. Like, you have no idea what in the fuck you want at all. At all. You want to go party, you want to go drink, and you want to go fuck. Those are probably the top 3 things that you want to do, right, at 18. So the point I'm trying to get at is like, as a child, you don't know what the fuck you want. So if North told her mommy, hey, I want to pierce my finger, I want a dermal on my finger, her mommy's like, yeah, who is the parent? Like, who's the parent? Who's running the parent-child relationship? You feel me? And if we continue to do things like that as a society and allow people to continue doing these things, it becomes a normal. But just because it's normal doesn't mean it's right. Okay? Like, for instance, talking down on women of color, it's normal. It's a normal thing. But does it make it right? No, it doesn't fucking make it right. It doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it right. For instance, if I sit here and say, oh, if my son or my daughter tells me that they want to get a dermal, I'm gonna slap them upside their head. That's abuse. That's a negative and a negative. I don't agree with that. No. Am I gonna sit down and talk to my kid? Yeah, for sure. But I disagreed a lot with what he said in the video, because it was like he was acting nonchalant. He was acting like he was a person that didn't care. And seeing as how you got a bigger platform than I do, it would be humanly responsible to say the right thing and do the right thing about the right thing. You don't compare Granny Smith apples and I don't know what the fuck another apple is. I don't know. A Granny Smith apple and a fucking big red apple. You don't, or maybe it's the same thing. My point I'm trying to make is like, you can't sit there and be like, well, if this is abuse, isn't this abuse? Yes, Don, it is abuse. It is abuse. If I fucking pierce my daughter's finger at 12 years old, because I have a 12-year-old daughter, if I pierce her finger at 12 years old, that's fucking abuse. That's abuse. Doesn't matter if I gave them permission to do it. They don't know at 12 years old what the fuck they want, which is why there's a lot of phases and experimenting. But the thing is, you can't sit there and allow your kids to experiment on some wild shit. That is not, there's a time and a place for everything. And that, my friend, is not a time or a place to play with those kind of things, because then you're allowing them as a society, you're allowing them as a famous celebrity to then run the trends and run how you should raise your kids. Because there's some ignorant folks that are in their fucking late 30s and 40s that are still acting like their 18-year-old, like their 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old daughters and sons. They're still acting like them, but they're in their 40s. They're in their late 30s. You know what I mean? No. They're not responsible people. Which is why we try to call out these motherfuckers about morality. Because it's morals over money any fucking day of the week. I promise you that. If you give me $1 million, oh, you know what? That would help my family. But morally, am I going to feel bad about it? Yes. I could get a better job. And get paid more. But morally, it's not right. It doesn't sit well with me. It doesn't sit well with me in my spirit. So I don't do it. Am I happy with what I'm doing? Yes, I'm very happy with what I'm doing. I'm very, very happy with my job. This is the first time in my life that I could sit here and tell y'all that I'm fucking happy with my job. I'm happy with my job. How many of y'all can sit there and say that shit? How many of y'all can sit there and say that shit? That you're happy with your job? Not a lot. So, yes, we try to sit there and as broke people, as poor people, as you put it, this is broke people problems, where we see celebrities do things that are not morally right, and we try to give an opinion on it. And then people like Don, who criticize the critiquer, I mean, at that point, you look like you're on that side. You look like you don't got no morals at that point. And that's all we're trying to feed is morality. Like, we're trying to feel morals, man. They'll do the right thing, even when nobody's looking. That's integrity. Have the integrity to do the right thing, even when nobody's looking. We're so caught up that attention is a new currency, and unless it goes viral, we don't fucking give a shit about morals. Oh man, my video went viral. What did you do? Beat somebody's ass? Why? Oh, they was talking shit. Yeah, look at them. I beat this nigga. No, bro. No. What the Kardashians are doing. What's the other fucking. What them motherfuckers been doing for decades is just live off of attention. They live off of attention. The day that you stop giving the Kardashians attention, guess what happens to their fucking finances? Guess what happens to their finances? I'm sorry I'm speaking like that. Guess what happens to their finances? It starts to dwindle. Like, if you sit there, because one, in this world today in 2025, nobody has shame. Nobody's embarrassed of the shit that they do. There's like, did it go viral? Did it go, yeah, I fell off the stack. No, it's cool. I hurt myself, but it's cool. No. Attention is a new currency, and that's the problem. I'm making these videos because I don't give a fuck who the fuck watches. If y'all watch, if y'all don't watch, if y'all sit there and do it, no. One of these days, somebody's going to watch my full fucking video, and they're going to learn something from it. Because it's not right what these celebrities are doing. It's not okay for these celebrities to think that they run society. No, there's a whole gang of people that live in this society that feel that what Kim Kardashian is doing to North is wrong. And Kanye gave up and became a gooner because they gave him money. They gave him money to shut the fuck up. Here's your fucking, here, go fuck this bitch. She fucking whatever she wants. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But perception is a motherfucker. And my perception is that they gave that nigga some money. And they gave him a fucking fat ass white bitch. And now he became a gooner. That's what the fuck happened. That's what fucking tell me I'm wrong. He ain't saying shit about Northwest. He ain't saying a motherfucking word. As a father, you're not saying a word about your daughter, fam? Bro. That's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, like, I feel if we don't speak up as a society when something is morally fucking wrong, all the people that don't have any morals or don't have any integrity are gonna fucking run the country like they are already and do whatever the fuck they want to do because they got money. And young Don, you have just jumped on that boat to where, fuck it, as long as I'm taking care of my kids, I don't give a fuck about nobody else. That's the motherfucking problem, bro. We all live in the same fucking community. We all live in here. We all live, and my neighbors, I may not know who the fuck they are, but that doesn't mean they're not my neighbors. You feel me? That doesn't mean they're not my neighbors. If my neighbor was in trouble and something was happening and they was getting robbed and I had to fucking make a moral decision to do the right thing or do the wrong thing and just let them, best believe that I would do the right thing and try to help my fucking neighbor, because we all live in this fucking community together. We all live in this community together. And if you're from the 915, it doesn't matter if you fucking Trump supporter, it doesn't matter if you fucking Democrat, it doesn't matter what the fuck you are, it doesn't matter if you're black, white, yellow, green, I don't give a fuck. If you are in trouble, and I am out and I see this trouble, my morality duty will fucking help you out. Why? Because that's who the fuck I am. And if you keep spitting all this shit about I'm gonna take care of mine and not take care, no, motherfucker, you live in the same community that we do. You're my neighbor, I'm your neighbor, we have neighbors. Best believe that I'm just gonna speak for my fucking self. Me, personally, I got y'all back. 915, I got y'all back. You know why? Because that's who the fuck I am. That's who the fuck I am. And if you're not that, this is why America's going down a fucking toilet. Because there's no morals, there's no integrity, there's no fucking civil duty. There's none of that shit. It's mind your business, mind your business, mind your business, mind your... If your business is rolling up on my fucking business, guess what the fuck I'm gonna do? I'm going to tell you about your business. Simple as that. Especially if I think that your business is wrong, because I have the mouth to speak an opinion. And if you don't like it, well, guess what? You can just turn around and walk the fuck away, because I ain't got time for that shit. But I just wanted to speak out because that's something that really, it irked me, because this young man who's got a platform and is probably doing great things on his own really signed on that side where I care about mine and I don't give a fuck about yours. And if I see my neighbor in trouble, fuck him. We all live in the same community, dog. We all fucking one. We all one. Simple as that. Simple as that. Y'all stay easy.